Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Rose Inc Tinted Serum. This is the brand new foundation tinty skincare hybrid from Rosie Huntington Whiteley's brand Rose Inc. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of pretty much everything she has released so far, so I was very excited to see more from her and also excited to see foundation-y, serum-y, tinty products. So I'm just going to get into it, but if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. It's kind of not a foundation, it's very much a tinted serum, but she also released it at the same time she released a very strange moisturizer. It's all about micro-encapsulated particles of like hydration, so everything's got lots of little bubbles in it. It looked a bit weird and it looked a bit gross, the moisturizer, but then I tried it on in store on my hand and it felt amazing. It really did hydrate my hand, so it is something I would definitely think about getting in summer. I think it's probably a bit too lightweight for me right now. The same technology that micro-encapsulated moisturizer has is the same technology that they've released in this tinted serum, which is why I guess they released them at the same time. The idea is that this is supposed to be a serum, a moisturizing hydrating serum, but also have a little tint of color in it. And I believe in this that the actual pigment for the foundation or tinted serum or tinted moisturizer is actually, they are actually in the bubbles. So I went into store yesterday, into Space NK, and I tried on a few different shades because I really didn't know what my shade was going to be. If you are intrigued by that, you will see the swatches in vlog 32. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. I was a lot further up the shade range than I thought I was going to be. I also got the brush because I'm a huge fan of her brushes, as you might know. The blush brush. The blush brush is my favourite cream bronzer brush, and this concealer brush, it was my favourite. I think I've kind of gone back to my old one, but it is a really good concealer brush. She's also just released a dual-ended concealer brush as well, but the foundation brush looked really good, but it also felt like something I could use for like a bronzer or a cream blush or a cream bronze or something nice, because it's nice and angled, it was nice and dense, and I love her brushes. And they all stand up on their own, which I really do appreciate. And as you guys might know, Rose Inc is a clean beauty brand. I think my favourite thing are her blushes. I've got the shades Dahlia, which you guys know I love, and the shade Azealia, which I also really like. And also the concealer is one of my favourite concealers for no makeup days. Like if I don't want to put on foundation, I'll just put this on, and I know I have enough coverage to actually just leave the house and look good. It's pretty full coverage for a concealer, which is why I think they came out with such a lightweight, barely there tinted moisturizer, tinted serum. I'm going to be doing a wear test with this. We'll see how well it does as a wear test. I don't know if it's really a wear testable kind of product, but I want to see how it wears throughout the day, and I'm sure you guys do too. So this is available in 14 shades, which is not bad for a tip, and it is £36 in the UK, £36 and $49 US, and compared to something like the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, which just came out, that is £34 and $44 US. It's just a little bit more expensive, but just for a little bit less coverage. It just depends on you and your vibe, like whether you prefer things that are more like coverage and barely there. And also clean as well. We've got to keep in mind that this is a clean formulation and it's supposed to be giving you a bit of skincare as well, although Charlotte does say that too. So anyway, I'm going to just get into it. At some point very soon I will be doing a video rounding things up. I know I've been saying that for a little while, but I'm still waiting for the NARS to come out in full size to see if I can get that first. And also this has come, so that's handy. So, and also I've sent back the do also. Anyway, I'm intrigued by this. It just looks very weird. It's got lots of bubbles in it, so I really am intrigued to try it, which is why one of the reasons why I bought the foundation brush as well. I'm going to show you guys the packaging, then I'm going to get into some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. There's the swatches on. It definitely feels completely different to how it did in store. In store, it felt like the perfect match. It looks fairly neutral. It did not look this red. It looks super red compared to pretty much everything else I have, apart from the obviously red one, which is Laura Mercier 6W1 Ganache, which is one of the richest things I have that I can never use, but I use as a swatch comparison because it's so red. The good thing is the actual shade isn't too far away from the L170 concealer that I have and wear all over my face, which is good. It's just the undertone that's different. The L170 is a bit more neutral golden, whereas this 110 is a bit more red, a lot more red. It's not too different from the Sisley 5210 Tinted Moisturizer, which is good because even though that one did swatch very red, it looked okay on my skin after I'd used it. So hoping it will be a bit more like that. I think the only good thing about it being slightly richer, slightly redder, is that in summer I do get slightly richer and slightly redder. So hoping that it might be okay, but we'll see how it looks now, and then if it's really jarring, then I'll just swap it. Like I said, there are 14 shades, and I'm going to quickly read you the breakdown of them because it's just helpful for everyone, I think. So it says that 110 is deep skin tone with golden undertone, 120 deep skin tone with red undertone, 130 deep skin tone neutral undertone, 140 very deep skin tone with red undertone. And below me, which I also tried in store, was 100 medium deep skin tone with golden undertone. That one felt a lot more golden than this 110 does. So it says under that 090 medium deep skin tone with olive undertone, 080 medium tan skin tone with peach undertone, 070 medium skin tone peach undertone, 060 medium skin tone neutral undertone, 050 medium neutral, 040 light medium neutral, 030 light warm golden, 020 light warm peach, and 010 fair cool pink. But I'm just going to apply it. I'm going to use the brush on one side. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, it feels so silky. It glides on. The shade actually looks fine. Oh, this is such a nice brush. I thought I smelled something, but I don't know if I do. It's a really weird sensation. It feels like you're brushing like a serum on your face. But it does look nice actually. I think the shade's actually fine, thank God. So in terms of coverage, there isn't really any, but I can see here it's kind of blurred and even things out. So on the cheek you can see that it's given a slight veil of more of an even skin tone. I'm not 100% sold on the shade, it's looking a bit cool. But luckily it's so sheer you can barely tell, so I'm going to pop a bit more on. I like the brush. It's a weird one because it's like, if I'm gonna not put anything on, is there any point in it? Do you know what I mean? The experience of using the brush is actually really nice. So I'm glad I got it. It's just really well angled. Just sits really nicely on the face. I can definitely see the difference between my complexion. This looks a lot more smooth, a lot more even, and a lot more blurred. But I don't feel like, I feel like it's slightly dulling the goldenness of my skin tone, which might just be because for me it looks a bit cool. But it does look nice. It feels nice to apply with that brush. It's really nice. So now I'm going to try it on this side with my trusty sponge, the thing I use for everything, and see how it goes. Can use one pump again. does have a little scent. It's not really anything. It smells more like skincare. Didn't say anything about wear or buildability with this, so I'm just gonna see how it builds. It's a really interesting texture, and I think the texture is probably one of my favourite things about it. I feel very natural and glowy and radiant, but I don't know if my undertone is a bit off. I don't know if that's just in my head, but I think I probably wouldn't want to go any lighter. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you think about the shade match? I think it's okay. After all, maybe. I do like the lightness of this. I like the glowiness of this, and it feels hydrated. It feels like I put on a nice serum-y moisturiser and I just haven't done anything, so that's kind of cute. I like this when I first apply it. It's very dewy, it's very hydrating, but then it does kind of dry down. I feel like I'm not wearing any makeup with this, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. And I definitely do feel like it's glowier on the brush side still. I thought it would dry down to the same, but I feel like the dry down is more visible and apparent on the sponge side than it is on the brush side. So if you do want it to keep that glow a little bit more, then I would probably recommend applying it with a brush, because it doesn't seem to have dried down in the same way. But it does feel very comfortable on my skin. It feels very like hydrated and plump and nice. So now I'm gonna try and put some concealer on under my eyes. I'm gonna use the Rose because I want to see how Rose's products pair with each other. It is 3:35. I just want to quickly say I do like this foundation tinted serum worn with the concealer. I think it's got just the right amount of coverage for like a full face day. If you want a full face day, it's a little bit weird just under my eye, just in the corners, but apart from that, I really like it. I like it worn with the blusher as well, the Rose Inc blusher, one of my favorite blushers of all time. Such a good product. I don't really see a huge difference between each side. It's still a bit more matte on the sponge side and still a bit more dewy on the brush side, so I'm sure this would work the same with any brush you have, so I don't think you have to buy the Rose Inc brush, but I do really like that Rose Inc brush. I feel like it's done a really good job. It was really easy to apply. I'm just going to give you a quick final close-up and then I'll be back after my wear test. I am back. It is now 12:16. 12:16 p.m. I've been wearing this since I think 3:30. Let's double check. I've been wearing this since 3:35. I've had this on for 8 hours and 43 minutes, almost 9 hours, and 9 hours since I first applied it. So I've had this on for a really long time. I wore a mask today. I went to some shops where I wasn't wearing a mask. It was very exciting. But I feel like this has actually done a good job and it's kind of worn into itself really nicely. I feel like it still looks good, it still looks natural, it's still got a decent amount of coverage. Considering it is just a tint, I feel like it's one of my longest lasting tints that I have. It doesn't look overly dewy. It does look a bit shinier off camera, but it doesn't look overly glowy. And it just looks quite nice actually. I feel like it's done quite a good job. It's been robust, it doesn't feel like I've had anything on. I've been like touching my face a lot. I've been wearing a mask like I said, I've been in and out of doors. I've been sitting at home for a good 5 hours. So I feel like it actually looks really good. So I'm really impressed with it so far. The shade looks okay. I was looking back, because I was editing my vlog, I was looking back at the swatch and I'm still unsure whether to get 100 or not. It is a bit brighter, but it is also a bit lighter, so I don't know if it's just going to be a little bit too light. If you've watched the vlog, let me know, having seen this video as well, what you think. But yeah, not bad actually. For a tinted moisturizer, I think this is good. It's a really strange, interesting, different texture, but it actually goes on like a dream. I really liked applying it with the brush, but I feel like it looks not too different at all with the sponge. So yeah, they're both really nice. I feel like it's worn pretty well for 8 and almost 9 hours wear. I feel like this has done a really, really good job. So I'm quite impressed with it. I'm looking forward to trying it more and trying it with different things. I'm just going to quickly give you guys a quick close up and then I'm going to finish up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next